If you're a diehard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. The Cleveland Browns shocked the football world on Tuesday with a decisive move that sent ripples through their fan base and the NFL at large. The franchise officially released veteran kicker Dustin Hopkins, ending what had become a tumultuous 2-year stint marked by inconsistency and missed opportunities. Hopkins, who once arrived with high expectations, struggled to find his rhythm in the 2024 season, connecting on just 18 of 27 field goal attempts, a concerning 66.7% success rate. This level of performance tied him for the second most misses in the league, placing tremendous pressure on the coaching staff and front office to make a change. Cleveland's decision is more than a simple personnel move. It reflects a broader strategy to reshape one of the team's weakest units. Fans have expressed mixed emotions, but the Browns are clear in signaling that mediocrity in a critical position will no longer be tolerated under their watch. The ramifications of releasing Hopkins extend beyond just statistics. They highlight the Browns' willingness to make bold, sometimes unpopular decisions to improve overall team performance. Hopkins' struggles were not merely bad luck. They were indicative of a pattern of underperformance in high-pressure situations. Field goal kicking is often the difference between victory and defeat, and Hopkins' inconsistency became a liability that the Browns could no longer afford. The organization initially invested heavily in him, signing him to a 3-year, $15.9 million contract, a substantial commitment for a position that demands precision. However, when performance faltered, the Browns demonstrated that results outweigh financial investment. Andre SCMYT now steps into the spotlight, having earned his chance through hard work, consistent performance, and a strong preseason showing. This decision represents a turning point for the team, signaling that Cleveland is determined to rebuild, rethink, and prioritize reliability in every facet of the game, starting with the kicking position. SCMYT's ascension to primary kicker is a testament to his perseverance and undeniable talent. During training camp and preseason games, he consistently showcased accuracy and mental toughness, culminating in a memorable 37-yard game-winning kick that solidified his roster spot. Coaches and teammates took notice of his poise under pressure, a quality that Hopkins struggled to maintain. The Syracuse product carries an impressive collegiate resume, including winning the prestigious Lou Groza Award as a freshman, an accolade recognizing him as one of the nation's elite kickers. His career at Syracuse was marked by unwavering consistency, resilience in clutch moments, and a demonstrated ability to adapt to high-stakes situations. While SCMYT lacks NFL experience, his track record of success and continued development in professional leagues suggests he possesses the tools to thrive at the highest level. Cleveland's confidence in him signals a calculated risk that could pay significant dividends for the team. Hopkins' departure, while difficult for some fans to digest, underscores the unforgiving nature of professional football, where performance is paramount and roster spots are earned through results rather than reputation. The Browns management has made it clear that last season's special team struggles cannot be ignored. Field goals missed at critical junctures, extra points faltered under pressure, and overall inconsistency left the team vulnerable in close contests. By releasing Hopkins, the Browns have sent a clear message to their roster. Mediocrity will not be accommodated, and competition for every role will remain fierce. The move also provides an opportunity for SCMYT to demonstrate that collegiate excellence and preparation in alternative professional environments can translate effectively to NFL success. This moment represents both a challenge and an opportunity, testing SCMYT's ability to rise to the occasion and validate the team's faith in his abilities. Financial considerations played a notable role in this decision, highlighting how the Browns weigh investment against tangible performance. While Hopkins' 3-year, $15.9 million deal reflected a significant commitment, Cleveland did not hesitate to part ways when the expected returns failed to materialize. This approach reflects a broader philosophy within the organization: strategic flexibility, fiscal responsibility, and performance-driven roster management. By investing in SCMYT, a younger player with proven college excellence and professional experience, the Browns are betting on potential, work ethic, and reliability rather than past reputation. The decision may save resources while simultaneously enhancing team performance. Fans and analysts alike recognize that the kicker position can swing games, and Cleveland appears willing to take measured risks to ensure stability. This move illustrates that the Browns are focused not just on immediate results, but on building a foundation for sustained competitiveness. SCMYT's professional journey prior to joining the Browns adds layers to his story, demonstrating resilience and commitment. After departing Syracuse, he sought opportunities to develop in multiple professional leagues, gaining invaluable experience and sharpening his mental game. Competing in these environments exposed him to diverse playing conditions, high-pressure moments, and rigorous training that few rookies encounter. This background has helped prepare him for the unique demands of the NFL, where consistency and psychological fortitude are essential. The coaching staff recognizes that while SCMYT may be untested at this level, his preparation, pedigree, and track record suggest he possesses the skill set necessary to succeed. This calculated gamble reflects the organization's willingness to invest in talent that aligns with their vision of growth, excellence, and long-term success. The Browns are betting on SCMYT's readiness to perform when it matters most. Special teams have long been a source of concern for Cleveland, and this roster move signals a renewed commitment to addressing weaknesses that impacted the team last season. Missed field goals, blocked attempts, and inconsistent punting contributed to losses and undermined overall team confidence. By placing trust in SCMYT, the Browns aim to stabilize the kicking game and reduce errors in critical situations. This transition is also symbolic, representing a culture shift toward accountability, performance-based evaluation, and a results-oriented mindset. While the task is not without risk, it demonstrates the organization's proactive approach to problem-solving and willingness to embrace change in pursuit of victory. Fans are hopeful that SCMYT's accuracy and composure will provide a much-needed boost, enhancing both morale and tangible outcomes on the field. The coaching staff and management have publicly expressed confidence in SCMYT's abilities, highlighting his accuracy, technique, and mental resilience as key assets. They believe that his collegiate success, combined with professional development, equips him to handle the pressures of NFL competition. The transition from Hopkins to SCMYT represents not only a personnel adjustment, but also a psychological boost for the entire roster. Reliable kicking can alter strategic decisions, allow for more aggressive play calling, and instill confidence in players who rely on consistent scoring from special teams. By choosing SCMYT, the Browns demonstrate a forward-thinking approach, emphasizing potential, preparation, and poise as guiding principles. If he succeeds, it will validate the team's bold decision and showcase their commitment to building a competitive, well-rounded squad capable of contending for meaningful victories throughout the season. The timing of this decision also underscores the Browns' desire to start the season with clarity and cohesion. By solidifying the kicker position early, the coaching staff can focus on broader offensive and defensive strategies without the distraction of lingering uncertainty. SCMYT's integration into team practices, game planning, and situational drills has been closely monitored, providing confidence that he can handle the role effectively. His successful preseason performance, particularly the game-winning 37-yard field goal, reinforces the notion that he thrives under pressure. The Browns are betting that momentum, confidence, and preparation will translate into regular season success, turning a previously problematic unit into a reliable contributor. The stakes are high, but the organization appears committed to supporting SCMYT as he navigates the transition from promising prospect to trusted NFL kicker. Ultimately, Cleveland's decision to part ways with Hopkins and promote SCMYT is emblematic of the high-stakes, performance-driven nature of professional football. Every roster move sends a message about organizational priorities, player evaluation, and commitment to excellence. SCMYT now faces the challenge of proving that his accolades, preparation, and work ethic can deliver results at the highest level. Success in this position will not only stabilize the kicking game, but also reinforce a culture of accountability, competition, and continuous improvement within the team. Fans will closely watch how SCMYT adapts to the NFL, and analysts will dissect every kick, understanding that this transition carries significant implications for Cleveland's season trajectory. If successful, this move could mark the beginning of a new era in the Browns' special teams history. As the regular season approaches, the eyes of fans, analysts, and opposing teams will be on SCMYE as he steps into a high-pressure role. The Browns' bold decision to release a veteran and entrust a young, untested player with critical responsibilities represents a calculated risk that could yield substantial rewards. The team's leadership has made it clear that success will be measured by results on the field, and SCMYT's performance will be scrutinized in every game. Beyond technical execution, his ability to maintain composure under pressure, handle adversity, and deliver when it counts will define his tenure. Cleveland's commitment to addressing weaknesses, embracing change, and prioritizing performance sets the stage for an intriguing storyline this season, with SCMYT at the center of a potentially transformative chapter in the franchise's ongoing pursuit of competitive excellence. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. In what is being whispered as one of the most shocking moves of the offseason, the Cleveland Browns reportedly made a secret deal to trade quarterback Joe Flacco, sending shockwaves through fans who woke up to the news with disbelief. Sources close to the team say the decision was made in absolute secrecy, with only a handful of executives and coaching staff aware until the trade was officially processed. Fans on social media are already reacting in a mix of outrage and bewilderment, debating the rationale behind moving a veteran who, despite ups and downs, has been a key part of the roster. The Browns front office has refused to comment publicly, fueling speculation that this move could be part of a broader strategy that hasn't yet been revealed, and insiders hint that negotiations may have been ongoing for weeks, far away from the prying eyes of reporters and analysts. Rumors suggest that the trade was not just a simple player swap, but involved a complicated web of draft picks, potential conditional clauses, and even future salary cap considerations, painting a picture of a front office operating with surgical precision behind closed doors. The Cleveland fan base, known for its passionate and sometimes merciless commentary, is reportedly divided between those who see this as a necessary shakeup to push the team forward and others who feel blindsided by the lack of transparency. Analysts have begun dissecting Flacco's performance trends over the last seasons, speculating whether the Browns saw diminishing returns or simply a chance to capitalize on his veteran market value. The secrecy surrounding the deal only amplifies the intrigue, prompting some to wonder if this move could be a signal of an even bigger strategy, perhaps a surprise quarterback acquisition or a series of trades that will redefine the team's trajectory for years to come. Insiders close to the Browns claim that Flacco himself was caught off guard, although professional sources indicate that discussions with his agent had taken place weeks before the trade, suggesting a delicate balance between player consent and organizational strategy. Fans have flooded online forums with theories ranging from financial motives to locker room dynamics, trying to make sense of why a seemingly secure veteran quarterback would be shipped out in such dramatic fashion. The trade reportedly required delicate negotiation due to Flacco's contract structure, his leadership role, and the potential ripple effects on team chemistry. Meanwhile, rival teams are said to be closely monitoring the Browns' moves, sensing opportunities to leverage the sudden shift in the quarterback landscape, and the broader NFL community is abuzz with speculation on who could emerge as the next face of Cleveland's offense, leaving the city in suspense and the sports media scrambling for answers. The Browns' decision to keep the trade under wraps until the deal was finalized is being interpreted by some analysts as a strategic maneuver to avoid public scrutiny during negotiations. Sources allege that multiple teams were involved in preliminary talks, creating a competitive environment that allowed Cleveland to maximize its return. Fans are now speculating whether the organization has already identified a replacement quarterback or if this move is an experimental step toward a rebuild that might redefine the franchise. Discussions within the fan base have turned heated, with some supporters praising the team's boldness while others question the wisdom of letting a seasoned quarterback leave without a clear, communicated plan. The secrecy of the process adds a layer of suspense that has social media trending with hashtags, threads, and video reactions as the rumor mill feeds off every tiny nugget of information that leaks from insiders, adding fuel to the frenzy. Unnamed sources suggest that the trade discussions included considerations for upcoming draft picks, perhaps even future first-round selections, which has led to speculation about the Browns' long-term vision. Observers are analyzing past draft strategies, coaching philosophies, and the potential availability of younger quarterbacks in upcoming drafts, attempting to decode the organization's intentions. The timing of the trade has raised eyebrows, especially because it coincides with a period when other high-profile quarterback movements are rumored to be on the horizon. Fans are now theorizing whether this secretive approach is a tactical ploy to maintain leverage or an indication of a larger, unseen scheme to reshape the team's identity. Analysts continue to dissect Flacco's historical performance metrics, injury record, and leadership style to predict how his departure might affect both the Browns and his prospective new team, heightening the sense of uncertainty and anticipation across the league. Social media has erupted in response to the Flacco trade, with fans expressing a roller coaster of emotions ranging from disbelief to excitement, as speculation about potential replacements runs rampant. Some insiders hint that the Browns may have had multiple suitors for Flacco, suggesting that the market value for veteran quarterbacks is still surprisingly high despite fluctuating performance. The secret nature of the deal has made it a hot topic on sports talk shows, podcasts, and YouTube comment sections, with fans dissecting every statement from team executives, coaches, and league insiders for hidden meanings or clues about Cleveland's next move. Meanwhile, rival teams are rumored to be recalculating their strategies, seeing the trade as an opportunity to strengthen their position, which only adds more drama to an already turbulent offseason. The Browns' silence and the mystery surrounding the trade have created a perfect storm of rumors, speculation, and intrigue that shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Speculation is also growing around the possible reasons behind the trade, with insiders hinting at disagreements in the locker room, strategic differences with coaching staff, or perhaps a calculated effort to shake up the team dynamics before the start of the season. Analysts are poring over Flacco's recent statistics, interview quotes, and past game performances, looking for clues that might explain the decision. Fans are creating timelines, theory boards, and even digital mock-ups predicting who might be next under center for the Browns, treating the trade like a puzzle that needs to be solved. Sports journalists note that the level of secrecy surrounding this deal is unusual, highlighting how teams rarely operate in such absolute silence in the age of constant media scrutiny. The combination of mystery, surprise, and potential strategic foresight has made the trade one of the hottest topics in the NFL rumor mill. Adding to the intrigue, some sources claim that the trade involved complex negotiations around Flacco's remaining contract, including incentives and potential payoffs that could impact the Browns' salary cap for years to come. Experts suggest that such financial maneuvers indicate that Cleveland may be planning a broader strategy, perhaps signaling upcoming trades, free agent signings, or even draft maneuvers designed to reshape the team's competitive future. Fans are diving deep into the numbers, trying to anticipate how the financial aspects of the deal will affect the team's roster decisions and offseason priorities. Meanwhile, Flacco's potential new team is reportedly finalizing internal evaluations and scouting reports, preparing to integrate a veteran quarterback whose experience could shift team dynamics. The secretive and multifaceted nature of the trade has created an environment ripe for speculation, with every rumor analyzed, every insider tip dissected, and every fan theory amplified across forums and social media platforms. While the Browns remain tight-lipped, speculation continues to swirl regarding the possible strategic motivations for the trade, with some suggesting it could be a long-term investment in youth or a tactical move to create salary flexibility for future acquisitions. Analysts are considering a wide range of scenarios, from high-profile quarterback signings to unexpected draft picks, each theory generating heated debate among fans and pundits alike. The timing of the trade, coupled with the secrecy surrounding it, adds to the sense that Cleveland's front office may be orchestrating a larger, carefully planned sequence of moves, with Flacco's departure being just the opening act. Fans are tracking every rumor, trying to piece together hints from practice reports, interviews, and insider leaks, while the broader NFL community watches closely, aware that this sudden shift could trigger a domino effect of trades and signings across the league. Some insiders believe that Flacco's departure might also be a message to the remaining roster, signaling that the organization is committed to bold decisions and that no position is entirely secure, potentially motivating younger players to step up and compete at higher levels. Analysts note that such moves can have psychological impacts, creating pressure but also opportunities for emerging talents to make their mark. Meanwhile, fans continue to debate whether the trade will be remembered as a brilliant strategic gamble or a shocking misstep that undermined team stability. Speculation abounds about which quarterbacks are now realistically on the Browns' radar, with mock drafts and fan predictions running wild. Social media platforms are flooded with reaction videos, memes, and heated discussions, capturing the intensity of fan sentiment and the sense that the league has just witnessed a move with ripple effects that could influence NFL dynamics for seasons to come. As the rumor mill churns, one thing is certain. The secret trade of Joe Flacco has injected unprecedented energy and intrigue into the Browns' offseason, leaving fans, analysts, and rival teams alike scrambling to make sense of the decision. Experts continue to parse statements from coaches, executives, and Flacco himself, looking for any indication of what the future holds. Meanwhile, speculation about the team's next quarterback, draft strategies, and potential trades has reached a fever pitch, with every hint treated as a possible piece of a larger puzzle. The combination of secrecy, surprise, and potential strategic foresight has created a narrative that extends far beyond Cleveland, capturing the imagination of the NFL community. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is clear. This trade is not just a roster move. It's a headline-grabbing event that has set the stage for a season full of intrigue, drama, and anticipation. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you liked the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!